Okay, in our first example of finding an experimental probability, we have a bar graph that shows the results of rolling a number cube 50 times. What is the experimental probability of rolling an odd number? So this was our experiment, so we're going to use this data. So an odd number would be 1, 3, and 5. So I need to combine all of those numbers and put them out of 50. So we have 10, 8, and 11. So 10, 8, and 11 is 29 times out of a total of 50 rolls. So the number of times the event occurred is on the top of your fraction, and the total number of trials at the bottom. This is just how I record probability of an event, and this happens to be odd, rolling an odd. So this we're putting odd in for 29 and 50. So the experimental probability is 29 fiftieths. You can write it as a fraction, a decimal, or a percent. Notice that this is 58 because you multiply this by 2 to get to 100. Multiply this by 2. So you can show it any of those three ways. The next one I want to show you is example 2. In this one, it rains 2 out of the last 12 days in March. If this trend would continue, how many rainy days would you expect in April? So you find the experimental probability of a rainy day. The probability of the event, which is a rainy day, the number of times it occurs over the total number. So the probability of rain was 2 out of 12, or 1/6. We want to know about April. To make a prediction, you multiply the probability of a rainy day by the number of days in April. So it's 1/6 of 30 days, September, April, June, and November. So April is 30, and then you'll get 5. So I think there'll be 5 rainy days in April. So you can make a prediction based on probability that you can find. If you think you understand these two, you can click next to try one on your own.